I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. With that, let's get up to Seattle. Standing by at CenturyLink Field, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready, set. Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Oh, you got deep? Right up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And complete to Zach Ertz. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man, it's Preston Williams. He was so vital in their wild card win a week ago. 8 catches in that game. This is his first one in this affair. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Ready up.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Everyone, 37 to Mike. Mike 37. Crunch time, defense. Everything go.
Looking to throw. Going up top. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab. It's a gain of 34. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get. And this is going to be intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick. And a big turnover there. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
You think you won't get this? You think you won't get this?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
18 Gator. Hey, Charlie.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On first down, it's Sanders, and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, good for an Eagle first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. They'll run on first down. Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free.
Faster!
On second down, it's Sanders, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Hey, exit.
On third and short, they try and pick it up through the air. Escaping, and he'll score! Touchdown, Eagles! It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 5 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball...
Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Hey, high 7. 2.
They'll set up to throw. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a first and 10. Back to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Second and 10. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, they deemed it 4 down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll look to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, We'll take a break. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
2nd and 5. Caught by the tight end Ertz. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And not much on the return. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. His throw incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Back to throw now on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled? So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game. Being strong up the middle is imperative. I don't care what your sport, but in football, when you've got a D tackle who can contribute not only to occupying bodies, but also making plays on the ball carrier, that's when you have the cornerstone of a solid run defense.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he connects with Ertz. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They'll set up a throw. And he comes back with one complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Fair. Hey, Wahoo!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Check safety. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here I come. Mike 54. On the ball.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
Ready?
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Door. Hey, echo. Safety's creeping. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that will be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter.
Everyone, 37 to hard. Hey, Charlie.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to Miller. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. He'll look to throw. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Hey, exit.
On play action, they'll throw. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. He's got it to Williams. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation.
Hey, team 6. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Now back to throw. Escape. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Markel Lee. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Bravo.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They can't hook up here on the... Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side, and now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.